I'm going to close the material editor and we're going to go to the top view by pressing T. And in the top view, just press S to turn off snaps. And I'm going to create a physical camera. So click on that and click and drag. And then I'm going to go to the left view by pressing L. And I'm going to select the camera. Holding Control, I'm going to select that camera target as well. And I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to go back to the top view. And now let's create some lights. So I'm going to go to Create and Lights, which is here. And in this drop down, we're going to go to V-Ray Lights and just create a V-Ray light. So click and drag over the top here. And we can move this to center as the chair is by right clicking on these dialogues. So these dialogues will move your object that's selected. You can also use the gizmos, but this is more accurate. So you could move this to 0, or you can right click on these up and down arrows and it will move it to 0. And then we'll go back to the left view. Let's pull this up above our chair. And back in the top view, I'm going to create 2 more lights. Create one this side. I'm going to make this one 1 meter by 1 meter. And I'm going to rotate it. You can see as we rotate that, we can't actually rotate it very accurately, or I mean it's quite hard to snap it. So I'm going to undo that using Ctrl Z, and I'm going to click on Angle Snaps. You can right click on this and just make sure that your angle snaps is on 5 degrees. Turn that on, and then when we do that, that's going to hit 90 degrees. And I'm actually going to turn this on to targeted. So we can see we've got a target and it's now on the chair. So when I move this light, it's always going to be targeting the chair, which is useful. And now I'm going to make a copy of this over this side by holding Shift and clicking and dragging. And we want to make sure this is a copy. If it was an instance, then everything we do to this light would reflect onto this light. So if we made this light blue, this would become blue, and we don't want that. We want these to be separate lights. So I'm going to make that a copy and hit OK. And I'm going to pull that back around here.